What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Eric here.
You got Chris right here by him.
And welcome back to another episode of the Chris and Eric Show, embracing the new era of fitness.
Woo!
So we are super pumped for this episode, everybody. In this episode, we're gonna be talking about how life and fitness is like a ladder, right? So you all know what a ladder is, how you have to go up and down. So pretty much what we're trying to say is life and fitness along your journey is a series of ups and downs. So I always like to get this started off by giving a little bit of a story, some background, just to spicing up things, you know, get the heat going, get it warm in here. So pretty much.
This guy is so weird. I gotta deal with this shit every day.
Yeah, he has to. But pretty much, I mean, along my fitness journey in life, I mean, I've had a series of ups and downs. I mean, there is no way in hell I could sit here and say it's been a linear road where I've not crashed, where I have not failed. I have succeeded with certain things, but come on. I mean, to sit there and say that it's been a linear road, there's no way in hell. I'd be lying to you, and then most importantly, I'd be lying to myself, and I can't be doing that type of stuff. I don't roll like that. But pretty much, you know, along my fitness journey, I've made so many mistakes. I've tried different things. I have failed. I have succeeded in life as a business owner, as just always being a student. I have succeeded. I have, you know, crashed and burned, but it's all been a great learning experience, right? I've always had that ability to go back to the drawing board, figure out why I messed up, and how, most importantly, I'm going to learn from that experience, learn from that failure, and not repeat that again.
And one of the reasons why we like using the analogy of a ladder is because it's such a strong visual that you can literally see a ladder right in front of your face right now. And the only way to get to the top of the ladder is you have to climb up that ladder. You can't magically go from the bottom all the way to the top, right? So we like this analogy because it's the same exact analogy in fitness and in life. Everybody starts at the bottom. Yes, some people in fitness are, you know, given genetics or something like that to where they can get to the top of the ladder a little bit quicker. Yes, people in life sometimes are born with more resources, stuff like that, mentors, coaches, and they can get to the top of the ladder faster. But at the end of the day, everyone starts at the bottom of the ladder and they have to get to the top of the ladder. And the only way to do that is to work your way up that ladder. And one of my mentors told me that life is a series of successes and failures. It's the same exact concept in fitness, the same exact concept in fitness, right? Just like Eric talked about. You could be trying all these different diets. You can have a little bit of success on them. You can have a lot of failures on them, right? So you're climbing up that ladder a little bit and then you slip off that ladder again. You have that feeling of, you know, of shame, guilt. You've put in all this work, time has passed you by, you've wasted so much money, you've invested so much into it to where you want to quit, right? I totally know those feelings. It's the same exact thing in life. You know, when you invest in something or you have some sort of tragedy or trauma in your life, it pushes you back off that ladder, but it's just another test to try to see if you can get back up on that ladder.
And another thing I'd like to add to this is, you know, making the right decisions going forward within life and in fitness. So I heard a great quote by one of our friends and colleagues. His name's Simon Lovell, and he said, turn your dreams into decisions. So going forward and you know, in the future and in the present, you have to make conscious decisions in order to reach your dreams, right? So we can all sit here and make the wrong decisions. It's going to either, you know, give us setbacks. It's really going to just do a 360, you know, within our life, within our goals. And that's really not what we want to do, right? So if we are always just really conscious about the decisions we're making on a day-to-day basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, and year basis, then just imagine how much further you're going to get to your dreams. And you know how much more of like less setbacks you're gonna have along the ways. So I think that's a great you know quote. You know, just turn your dreams into your decisions. So always just in the back of your mind, think about making good conscious decisions that are gonna just help elevate you and take you in the right direction, you know, to, you know, reach your dreams.
Right, and that's a great point. And I think too, just like this whole talk we're talking about with the ladder and the whole analogy of it from the bottom to the top, it just goes back to anything that you want in life to achieve as a goal. Same thing in fitness. You have to put in the work, right? And too many people these days want the instant gratification. They want the magic pill, the really quick fix without minimal effort, right? So for example, somebody wants to get a six-pack So they want to just put in a couple of crunches a day and just eat like shit, and they want those 6-packs, you know, the next day. You know what I mean? And it's like what another mentor of mine said too, a great quote. He said, in order to get what you want in life, you have to deserve what you want. In order to get what you want in life, you have to deserve what you want in life, right? So that means that you have to earn it. You have to deserve it. You can't just sit there and just put in this minimal effort and think you're going to get to the top of the ladder and in your goals with this, you know, subpar effort. You're just not. It doesn't work out that way.
And I'll add another one to that really quick. So, you know, a great one is that, you know, if you want to reach your dreams, or you have, you know, if you have some goals in mind, and you should have you need to plant that seed, you know, 10, 20 years ago, or most importantly, you should plant that seed, you know, today or even yesterday.
So also too, let's talk about some practical applications on this so we can kind of wrap this up, because we want to be very conscious of your guys' time. So my practical takeaway from this topic about, you know, fitness and life is like a ladder is, the first thing is always remember that you're going to be at the bottom, right? You have to start somewhere, but that does not mean you can't sit there and achieve your goals and get to the top of the ladder. And just remember, if you slip off that ladder, just be aware of what that mistake was, right? Because it's okay to make mistakes in life, but it's not okay to make the same mistake 2 or 3 times again. So be self-aware of that.
Yeah, and I think the second practical application you could take is, you know, make a visual of this, and most importantly, you know, voice this, you know, this concern, this frustration. Be vulnerable to, you know, your support system, so people know what's going on, and most importantly, you're able to have the courage to let that out from inside. So you could even go by even just, you know, trying to just record yourself, you know, on a video, talking about why you did this, how you're going to fix it, or you could even just, you know, write, you know, the certain triggers, cues that made you fall off track, and then you can put it somewhere visually so you can always, you know, read it and just look at it and be like, okay, this is not going to happen again. It's like pretty much, you know, a formula for, you know, you messed up once and it's not going to happen again.
Right. So 2 great practical applications right there you guys can put into action right now. And what's really cool is Eric and I have a private Facebook community called the New Era of Fitness. We're going to put the link in the description box above, and we're going to put it in the comment box above. All you have to do is just join that community, and there's people like-minded in this community to where you can use this analogy of a ladder, right? Because everybody in that group, they have started at the bottom, they've worked their way to the top, they've fallen off that ladder a couple of times, but we're all there to pick each other up, motivate each other, inspire each other, and educate each other. So we strongly encourage you to join that Facebook group, okay? I'll put it in the description box and the comment box below.
Yeah, and I just think some closing statements is that if you understand that, you know, fitness and life is just a series of highs and lows, and it's like a roller coaster, up and down, you know, it's okay. Then you have to live with that, you know, and make the best of it. You know, sometimes you're gonna have more lows than more highs, but it's fine. You know, life could always be worse, you know, and always think about what the other person, you know, is going through in life, and you never really know. So, you know, just take it with a grain of salt and just do the best you can. If you fall off, get back on track. You'll be okay.
Absolutely. So hopefully this video helped you out. Please make sure to share this video for us. Give us some thumbs up if it was useful. And like we said, join the Facebook group and the community above and below in the comment box.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please make sure to click the link below to gain access to our Facebook community group, the New Era of Fitness. We would love to have you guys in there.